61-year-old Thomas McDowell was arrested and charged with the kidnapping and murder of Jessica Gutierrez.
Her body, sadly, was never found.
Jessica Gutierrez was a 4-year-old little girl who on a Friday night was home with her sister and her brother and her mother. Somewhere between 9 and 2 a.m., Jessica was kidnapped.
911, what is your emergency?
My daughter is gone.
The mother asked Rebecca, who is the older sister, "Did you see anything?" And she says, "I saw a larger person. He's wearing a hat." And she described it as a cowboy hat. The Lexington County Sheriffs respond to the scene. They see a screen removed, and Jessica was taken out through a bedroom window. There was a cigarette butt right before the window. And they do find a print on the windowsill where Jessica slept. For whatever reason, they never ran the print, and they never tested the cigarette butt. So there were certain things at that scene which were ignored. And 1986, 1987, 1993, 1999, there hasn't been anything done in this case. My name is Don Tabak. I'm a retired LAPD homicide detective sergeant. There's a lot of sensational cases that my departments have handled. John Belushi, O.J. Simpson, Menendez brothers, Biggie Smalls. I personally have been involved in about 100 homicides, and every one of my cases has been cleared. I have a partner who moved to Lexington, South Carolina. Rob Lee calls me and he says, "There was a case here. Google Jessica Gutierrez." And I'm telling you, my blood was boiling. Immediately knew that I wanted to become involved in this case.
I need your help. What in the hell has happened here? Where is Jessica?
Jesse's like this, and he scoops her like this and puts her over his shoulder. This is whom I live with.
I don't even know who I am. And I sure hell know I'll never be that person again, whoever she was.
This isn't over. The primary suspect in this case is Thomas McDowell. He had done work at Deborah Gutierrez's house. He knew the layout of the trailer. We come to find out that Deborah Gutierrez had dated our suspect. There's a possible motive to get back at Deborah Gutierrez for dating a friend of his, for breaking it off with him. McDowell has a white truck. This landfill is about 1.5 miles from her house. There was another county law enforcement officer sees a white truck entering the landfill area. He gets a radio call and it pulls him off of this truck. Had that police officer stopped that white truck, I'm almost positive he would have found McDowell and Jessica Gutierrez in that car. Rebecca said he's wearing a hat. Rebecca starts drawing this picture on a piece of paper. I opened this paper up and I almost fell off the fucking chair. It looks exactly like Thomas McDowell. I'm not only zeroing in on him, I am actively pursuing him. After 35 years, Thomas McDowell is in custody and is awaiting trial, which will take place in February of 2024. However, the body is yet to be found. Things will be brought out during the trial that we don't know. And I believe I know the general location of Jessica's remains. So Thomas McDowell is going to pay for what he did. This case has had so many twists and turns than anyone could have imagined. She could be alive. We don't know that she's dead until we find a body.